Can you buy a gun in Puerto Rico? Absolutely. The gun laws got a lot better January 1st, 2020 as well, especially if you're a female. It is all you have. I think it's like $100, and it's a shall issue. They have to issue a license here. You can get a gun here. What's up, YouTube watcher? Appreciate you tuning in. Matter of fact, if you have a license to carry in any of the 50 states, you can immediately bring that here, and you just turn it. You tell the police when you get here that you have a license, and I think they give you a license, and then you're good to go. So I haven't went through the process myself, but if you have a license from another state, because I don't, I never got a license in Texas, but if you have a license in another state and you get off the plane, you go to the police at the airport and you tell them about the license and the gun, and you're good to go. I know the law for the guns have changed since January 1st. It used to be really hard, but now it's not. It used to be like $1,000, and it was like maybe you were okay to get one. There's gun ranges, there's gun stores in all the major cities, and even in some of the smaller cities. They have gun clubs here. I mean, I don't know the whole thing with freedom and guns. You know, I love guns, and I think everybody should have one and own one and be free to have one without no license, no background check or anything. Trust me, you will not be able to be more hardcore on gun freedom than I will. You could be equally, but not more so. I'm about as freedom as it gets on guns, but I am coming to the conclusion that Americans think that as long as they get to have this gun in their home, then that makes them free. But Americans, and I'm included in that, we've been getting our rights taken away since the Constitution was put in place, 1776, man. Our rights have been eroding since then, and nobody's stood up for anything with a firearm. So if you haven't used them yet, I mean, at what point do you use it? Like when you're in the gas chamber and you're putting on the thing on your face, you're like, well, let's go home and get the guns and retaliate now since we're down in the gas chamber. No, I think it's an illusion of freedom that they've given Americans to think as long as they get to own their guns and keep them in their home, they're free. But when they go outside, they got to wear a mask. They got to go in at a certain time. You got to have a driver's license. You got to have a sticker on your car. You got to have a license to work. I mean, you got to pay a tax to hunt. You got to pay a tax to fish. You got to pay a tax to even think. So, I mean, at what point do we use that to stand up for our freedom? It doesn't, you know, so I'm okay not having guns. I think a unified people, a unified massive amount of people that have no guns, who are leading by example and educating people and loving people, spreading love, I think that is more powerful than all the guns put together in the world. I think love can defeat tyranny more than a gun, okay? So if I had to choose love or a gun, I would choose a bunch of people that would love each other and be unified. That is far more dangerous than a gun. So